Lives were lost and several are still critical after consuming illicit liquor packet Arak in Tamil Nadu's Kallakurichi district. Following the horrific incident, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has ordered a thorough CBCID probe. The deaths due to such spurious liquor has prompted the DMK government to take action against officials who failed to prevent the tragedy. Kallakurichi district collector has been transferred and Superintendent of Police Samay Singh Meena has been suspended along with other police officials. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin also instructed PWD Minister E.V. Velu and Health Minister Subramaniam to move to Kallakurichi and monitor the situation on ground. Chief Minister Stalin also ordered a one-man commission headed by retired Justice Gokul Das to conduct an inquiry on the matter and submit a report. Stalin government also announced 10 lakh rupees ex gratia for each of the families for the deceased. The Tamil Nadu Minister Udayanidhi Stalin visited the hospital and met the victims. We have some breaking inputs coming in on the broadcast. At the moment, we're learning that the death toll has unfortunately risen further. The death toll has now reached 49 and 115 people are still hospitalized. They're receiving treatment for the same. We're also learning that the crime branch has begun its investigation in the case. Varshni is getting us the latest more details. Unfortunate that the death toll has increased. 49 people reported dead, Varshni. Several others undergoing treatment.
Absolutely, yes. It's very sad that the death toll is continuously increasing. Right now, the death toll is standing at 49 and almost 115 people are currently under treatment in different hospitals, not just Kallakurichi Medical College Hospital, but also some of the patients are admitted in Salem Hospital, some are there in Viluppuram Hospital, some are there in Puducherry's Jipma, and the total number of patients who are currently getting treated are 115. And the district collector has also stated that almost 30 people out of the 115 people are in critical condition, which is also giving out a risk for the rise in death toll even further. And what is also important to note at this point is that the investigation is also underway. The CBCID has begun investigation yesterday. They have reached Kallakurichi and they have started their investigation as well, because the opposition parties have been questioning the credibility of the CBCID investigation, because the last year this kind of a huge tragedy happened in Tamil Nadu. The CBCID has not yet made a final charge sheet on that. Therefore, it is very big issue that the opposition are raising at this point and demanding a CBI inquiry. And right now, it's still under the CBCID's jurisdiction, this entire case. And we also see that the 3 arrested people, Kanukutti, his wife and his brother, have been produced before the district magistrate, and they will be taken under the custody for further investigation. And like we also reported, over 10 people are also under the custody of the CBCID now, who will also be questioned and later arrested.
Varshni, stay on with us. We have Dharni joining us on the broadcast as well. And as we speak, let's also focus on the showdown happening in the Tamil Nadu Assembly. AIDMK MLAs were evicted from the Assembly after demanding a discussion on the Hooch tragedy. Tamil Nadu's Leader of Opposition and AIDMK General Secretary EPS claims that the party sought a discussion on the Hooch tragedy in the Assembly, but their request was denied by the Speaker. Remember, the AIDMK is demanding the Chief Minister's resignation.
கள்ளச்சாராயம் குடித்து சுமார் இதுவரை எங்களுக்கு கிடைத்த தகவலின்படி 50 பேர் உயிர் இழந்ததாக இன்றைக்கு தகவல் கிடைத்திருக்கின்றன. ஆக இதையெல்லாம் சட்டமன்றத்திலே பேச வேண்டும் என்று பேரவைத் தலைவரிடத்திலே அனுமதி கேட்டோம். பேரவைத் தலைவர் அனுமதி மறுத்துவிட்டார். இது நெஞ்சை பதற வைக்கின்ற சம்பவம், நாட்டையே உலுக்கிக் கொண்டிருக்கின்ற சம்பவம், மக்கள் கொதித்து போயிருக்கின்ற இந்த சம்பவம் குறித்து கூட சட்டமன்றத்தில் பேசுவதற்கு வாய்ப்பளிக்கவில்லை என்றால் சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினராக தேர்ந்தெடுக்கப்பட்டதற்கு அர்த்தமில்லாமல் போய்விடும்.
Dharni is also with us. Dharni, politics intensifying. AIDMK wants the Chief Minister to take moral responsibility and step down.
A leader of opposition, Edappadi Palaniswamy, is demanding the resignation of Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. He tells that he should take a moral responsibility and resign from his position for what happened in Kallakurichi. Kalakurchi because of hooch consumption. So of course, in the assembly, a big chaos break out just a few moments back. All the opposition parties, ADMK, PMK and BJP, all of them unanimously demanded a discussion on the Kalakurchi hooch tragedy. The speaker told that a discussion can take place after the question and answer session, but the opposition parties were very adamant that a discussion has to take place in the beginning of the assembly session itself at the very exact moment. But that is something that was not entertained by the speaker. We even saw ADMK MLAs wearing black clothes to the assembly session today as a sign of protest, for this Kalakurchi hooch tragedy. In fact, they even showed A4 sheets on which, resign Stalin slogan was written inside the floor of the house.
Darni and Vashti, stay on with us. We have Syed Hafiz of the DMK joining us in the broadcast. So the state government is taking all measures and assurance also coming in from the top that the guilty will not be spared. But AIDMK says this is a failure and moral responsibility should be taken by the CM. He should step down. How do you respond?
No, I think whatever has happened in Tamil Nadu is an unfortunate event. It is something which is very depressing. When we are at the government, this thing has happened. So it is unfortunate. Our ministers have given press meet yesterday saying this is so unfortunate. And you should see how the government or the chief minister have acted after this incident has come up. One, the inquiry has been transferred to CBCID. The district SP has been suspended. The collector has been transferred, and a single judge inquiry commission has been set up to ensure that all angles of this issue are gone to the roots and the cause is being found out, and the guilty will be strictly punished. There is no compromise on that. So that is the commitment that the DMK leadership, the chief minister, has given. Now, despite all these measures, the opposition party here want to politicize it when the assembly is happening, where they already say there is shortage of time. If they have an issue, they can come up and talk. There can be a discussion on this rather than coming in and just demanding a resignation.
Right. But Mr. Hafiz, don't you agree that it's a little difficult to convince people, when you have such a tragedy and then you talk about measures? Are you saying that the DMK government was always working on this, on the bootleggers? Was there a crackdown happening?
Just 5 days before the incident came up, the chief minister had a high-level committee exclusively for handling drug menace and bootlegging. So this shows that the government was so committed. The chief minister was so committed for this cause to eradicate drugs, and we didn't want to spare the illegal liquor sale too. So that was the commitment. Despite all this has happened, which is unfortunate. We are not justifying. We are not trying to defend or anything. It has happened. It is very unfortunate, and we are working so that it does not happen. The culprits are booked and brought to justice.
All right, Syed Hafiz, thank you very much for joining us. That's DMK leader Syed Hafiz, who's countering the allegations being leveled by the opposition, saying that the government is doing everything possible to handle the situation. In fact, crackdown was taking place. We have Kovai Satyan of the AIDMK also joining us in the broadcast. You're demanding resignation of the chief minister. DMK says everything is being done and also was being done in the past couple of days to act against the bootleggers. Do you believe that? Are you convinced with that argument?
Absolutely not. It's an eyewash. None of the hospitals are able to give out the correct details of the people who were admitted and how many are battling for life and how many are on the path of recovery. Nobody knows the number except the Jipmer hospital from Pondicherry. This is a murder from DMK. Since the day before yesterday night, people who were admitted in the hospitals, there were no doctors to attend them. The omeprazole medicine, which used to be administered on such cases, the medicine is not available in the entire Tamil Nadu. Wanting for medicines and wanting for doctors' attention, 49 lives were lost. Till yesterday afternoon, 32 people lost because there were no doctors and there were no medicines. This is a blatant cover-up by DMK. The incompetent CM is so shattered that he is spreading lies that all actions are taken. Last year, 22 lives were lost. The same CBCID took over the case. What happened? There is no result on the last year same tragedy of 22 lives. And this time it's 49. But the numbers are being fudged. They are not coming out with the real numbers. They are hiding the numbers.
All right, so you're saying the government is hiding. You're saying the government is hiding the numbers. It's running away from the issue. Thank you very much, Kovai Satyan. In fact, Showdown happening at the assembly. The allegation is that permission was denied to discuss the issue and members were evicted. These are visuals, meanwhile, of the victims who have been impacted by this Hooch tragedy, family members who've lost their near and dear ones. On the other hand, you're getting visuals from the Tamil Nadu assembly as well, where the opposition wanted to discuss the issue. Their allegation is that their voices were muzzled, they were evicted from the assembly. So showdown happening as well. We have some political reactions lined up. Remember, Netas have been visiting the hospitals, visiting the victims, criticizing the DMK government, alleging that the Chief Minister consistently sends his son to the forefront during times of crisis. Politics is speaking in Tamil Nadu.
I'll be writing a letter to the Honorable Home Minister now asking for a CBI inquiry, because we clearly believe there is a connivance between the DMK party functionaries and the people who are selling liquor at the local level.
Today, Chief Minister Stalin should take accountability and responsibility and should tell us that will he only stop by sacking a few police officers, or will there be action against people in Stalin's government and cabinet, because they are the ones who are patronizing this kind of illicit liquor business.
Our Honorable Chief Minister taken action against the SP Superintendent of Police and the Collector. The Superintendent of Police suspended on the spot. Collector is a transfer.
There is no need to put the pressure, because Mr. Stalin, the Chief Minister of Chennai, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, is aware of the consequences. He will definitely take care of things that it doesn't happen in future also.